Hi guys, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about a 9 to 5, like a full-time job right after high school. So I'm in my 20s. I've been out of high school for years. My first job was working part-time at a restaurant or a fast food restaurant. It was okay and everything, but then I needed to change places and needed to go somewhere else. And then ever since then, I've been working part-time jobs and only like 1 or 2 full-time jobs, just because I felt like I wasn't getting paid well. The first ever full-time job I got, I was getting paid $8 an hour, and I did that for like a year, I think. But for me now, a part-time job is all I have, and I feel like I'm okay with it because of certain reasons, and I wrote them down on here. Also, I would like to work a full-time job, but I don't really think it's for me, and I don't think it's what's meant for me. Not that a full-time job is bad, that's a good thing, but I just feel like something else is meant for me, if you know what I mean. But the first thing I have on here of why I only work part-time and why I feel like social media is maybe for me, maybe, or not social media, and it could be like a small business. But one of those categories. That's what I feel like at this age. And I've been thinking about it for a while. So I don't think full-time working for like a company is for me. I've tried it at a warehouse too, and I was getting paid 10 something maybe. But I just feel like those aren't for me. Not that there's nothing bad with full-time jobs. I respect people that do that. You're very strong. You're very hardworking, and so that's what my parents do, and I appreciate them so much. And they are everything. They are strong people, and you are too if you're working a full-time job. So, well, all I can say is, and I feel like they can hear me. Okay. I lost my train of thought. But I respect people that work full-time jobs. But one reason I work part-time, see, this is why I can only talk to myself when I'm at home, in front of a camera. But in front of people, it's different in real life. But here's some reasons why I work part-time and why I feel like something else is meant for me instead of a full-time job. So number one, okay, I'm sorry, my son came in, but I had him go back in his room and play. But number one, the reason why I work a part-time, I have to repeat this again because I don't know if y'all heard the other part, or I'm going to edit my son's face out. These are the reasons why I work part-time and why I feel like a full-time is not meant for me. Not that there's nothing wrong with that, and I feel like something else is worth for me. Well, I feel it in my gut and in my heart that something else is meant for me instead of a full-time 40-hour job. And luckily I can work part-time due to my partner. He works full-time. Very hard-working person. But number one, I can't because my son has very high needs. Yes, he does have very high needs. And two, we don't know if he'll get a diagnosis. Like, we don't know what he has or if he has anything. We just feel like he is a little different from others, and like he just requires more eyes, if you know what I mean. 3, I like to run errands for my mom and grandma in daytime for at least 2 hours, just to have a break away from my son, because I'm usually with him 24 hours a day. I sleep with him, well, not in the same bed, but I sleep in the same room. I'm always with him all the time. I've never been a day without my son ever since he was born, and he's about to be 4 years old. So yeah, but I enjoyed running the errands. 4, I enjoy working part-time, and I'm used to it. I am used to it because, like, I have more time with my son. I usually worry a lot for him, so part-time is what works for me now. But I have gone down on working part-time just because my anxiety, and I've had recent panic attacks from trauma in my past with my son. That will have to be another video. But yes, 5. Okay, so I went to college for a couple days or 2 weeks. I went actually twice, if I'm being honest. I went right after high school, 1 year after high school. I went for 2 weeks. I felt like it was not for me. I remember I was in that room. She was speaking a lot of things, and about books, and about buying this, and it'll be $300, and it's necessary to get this because you'll need it in class. I just remember she gave us something, and we were writing, or we had to write notes down. And then I looked around. Everyone was doing everything. Like, they just looked so focused and interested, and I was the only one that was not really, really, really interested. Like, I just felt like I'm not in the right place right now. So I didn't keep going after those 2 weeks. And I think I got my money back that I paid for the classes. Let's see. 6, I feel like something else is meant for me. Maybe social media, or maybe a small business. Yes, that's what I feel like is meant for me. I'm in the process of doing those things and just trying to see which one builds, which one. But I'll try to do both. But I just hope to flourish in one or both. It'll be awesome to flourish in both, but it's mostly just one. But that's why I don't feel like a 9 to 5 is really worth for me. Everyone has different lives, and sometimes a full-time job is great for you. If you're one single person, I recommend you work full-time because no one else will be able to pay your bills for you, unfortunately. But for me, I guess I'm lucky, or I don't know, but thanks to having a good father figure for my son, I can only work part-time. And I thank that so much, so much. But that's everything, guys, and have a blessed Monday, and I'll see you on the next. I hope this video helps somebody out, but I have nothing against people that work full-time at all. It's actually really good not staying in the house all the time. It gets depressing. But anyways, I don't stay in the house all the time. I try to go out with my son or go over to his grandma's house, run errands, But I'm working on these things, and I want to flourish in them. But do what you do in life. If you want to go to college, go. It's awesome. You're going to be a nurse, a doctor, anything you want to be. Just do it. But I'll see you on the next, guys, and I love y'all.